Hi, I'm still me, Nico. Um, Today I was going to show you some new stuff on my new channel, but the first thing I have to record apparently is a PSA. And so here we are. Uh, I don't know how long it's going to be before I fix the problem, but, well, I should start at the beginning. Um, I have a curse. Apparently, I am cursed, and technology hates me. And so my new camera, my snazzy camera, has decided to hate me and not work anymore. Or, well, it works. It just doesn't read my SD cards anymore. And so we're not speaking to each other right now, my camera and I. And so I have to use the onboard camera on my laptop, which is much crappier. And it's either that or my even crappier phone camera. And so I'm dealing with the lesser of two evils, man. I don't know what else to say about that. And so right now, as it stands, this is the camera that I'm going to be using. And also, I wanted to let you guys know that she, me, her, we is starting officially uh, at the end of this month. And basically, it's going to start out with a couple of projects that I've been working on. One is The Girl They Call Pepsi, in which I interview people who had taken me in my teens when I was a runaway, or people who helped me escape certain situations when I was younger, basically people who helped me out when I was a kid, or people who know the legend of my history, basically, and how I was brought up, because they are practically my brothers and sisters. They are people who normally gave me a roof for a night or a month. And so these are people who I consider family. And so I want them to tell the story of me. Um, because I didn't really know how to capture the, not capture, how to condense my book into an even smaller uh, kind of commercial or advertisement. Like, how do you make a synopsis of something that is basically a synopsis of your life? And so in drawing a blank, I decided, well, fuck it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have interviews with people who were a part of my life during that time. And I'm going to let them tell the story of my life. And none of what they say is going to be in my book. But, well, actually, most of what they say is not going to be in my book. And so you guys are going to get a different perspective from the people around me during that time. And if you find that interesting, realize that the more controversial details are in my book. And if you want to then choose to pick up my book and read it, it will be there. It is available. It is available on Amazon now uh, under the name N.Sloane Prosper, because I wasn't going to use my first name. But apparently it seems to be a thing, and I've been going by N.Sloane because it just seems easier to not use my dad's last name right now. Because there are people that, well, there are forces working against me, and they seem to want me to have zero connection to my dad, even though I was the closest to him. I was his favorite, so, there's that. That and the fact that I never used anyone else's name for clout, because I've always been me. And so, oh my god, it's driving me nuts. It doesn't, I am so sorry. My hair has not been listening to me for the last couple of days, and right now it's just, sorry, train wreck. Seeing it on camera is bothering me. I'm sorry. Um, so the project, yeah, okay. So the project is going to be told through the eyes of the people around me, and if you enjoy it, if you enjoy what they say, and you hear about the madness that is my life, and the 17 car accidents I had gotten into, and the crazy places that I have lived, and the strange jobs that I've had, feel free to look it up on Amazon. The title of the book is WTF FTW, and it's basically for what the fuck and fuck the world, because that is exactly what my entire life has been about. Literally almost every situation in my life has been one of those things where you turn around, like you turn around to the full camera in your life, like, dude, what the fuck, you know. And as a result of a lot of the shit that happened in my life, I have lived a life full of a lot of fuck the world, because yeah, fuck them. I I tend to cut people off, and it's just like, all right, fuck all of you, and you just simply don't exist anymore. And so that's kind of the attitude that I went into writing my book with. And so there's that. But I give a lot of details in there about a former relationship I had with an actual psychopath who chased me across the country. He was really violent, and he was a total douchebag. And the way that I got out of that relationship, he and I were together for 6 years, but the madness didn't really take effect fully until the last 3 years of that. Yeah, I'm not gonna let's not even go there. I don't really want to talk about it, which is why I wrote the book, and so all of those details are there for anyone to read if they choose to. Oh, right, because of the name. Sorry, I fell off track before, and then my hair got annoying. Right. As a kid, I built up quite a reputation. I was a burglar, a thief of cars and jewelry. I used to break into apartments and that sort of stuff. I'm not glorifying it. Those are things that are facts about me. I was known for these things in certain circles. Some people used me to break into their own apartments or their own cars when it was necessary. That's why I made mention of it. So I built up quite a little reputation around myself, and a lot of my friends kind of, well, they know the reasons behind all of this stuff. So when I get them in here and they start telling stories of how they know me and where we met and all of that stuff, you'll kind of see why all of that stuff kind of melts into one another. And I'm going to end this video, but I'm going to make another one just right now in a few minutes, with one of my first topics that I wanted to do on this page. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm working with what I've got here. This camera works, that camera does not want to work for me, and so I apologize. For a little while now, maybe another week or so, until I could get what I need to get to fix that issue, I will be stuck here on the laptop, and so I apologize. Yeah. But let's get back down to the real work, right? See you soon.